What is up, guys? Fódlan here. Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time we finished part 1, the first act of Azure Gleam. It was pretty cool, honestly, but also I'm rather confused on how this is gonna go. Because Dimitri and Edelgard met on the battlefield, alright, but then Talus popped up, forced Edelgard to take form of the, I don't know, it's the hegemon or hegemony. I don't know actually how to say it. But her like demon form. And now she is seemingly unable to speak. She has been reverted back to her normal human self and is no longer controlling the Empire. Ferdinand's dad is. So let's get into Act 2.
Azure Gleam. Fanaticism.
Which will also be opened with a paralogue, presumably, today.
The year is 1182. 5 moons have passed since the battle at Aryan Road.
You say 5
While
moons,
the war
that's
itself has changed little in
months?
this time. Adrestia has undergone a striking transformation. Its rivers run red with the blood of its citizens, who are beset by rampant pillage and slaughter. Dimitri resolves to kill the Emperor, dismantle Adrestia, and put an end to this grim reality.
Wait, I might have misunderstood. Was that saying it's been 5 months so far? Or is it 5 months since the end of Act 1?
It is. Edelgard told me as much before she left to deal with the upheaval in Enbar. Regent Volkard von Arundel was colluding with Tomas and his fellow knaves. For many years, Lord Arundel was a pious adherent to the Church and its teachings, until one day, his contributions abruptly ceased.
What? Edelgard talked to you? Okay, whatever.
Speaking of it now, I realize such a sudden change ought to have raised suspicion.
Just like Tomas, he became an entirely different person almost overnight. We had a similar occurrence in Fargus as well. Do you know of the court mage Cornelia?
The one who cured the plague, yes? So she too.
Indeed. I have reason to believe she conspired with Lord Arundel to murder my father. I had assumed them to be agents of the Empire, striving to sow discord within our lands. Yet back at Aryan Road, the Emperor herself was assaulted by a dark mage who we can assume is in league with Tomas. Whoever these people are, they clearly have their own objectives in this conflict.
As for the man who appeared, Talus, was it?
Yes.
It seemed as though the Emperor recognized him.
Yes. She also claimed this Talus was the one responsible for my father's death. I find it difficult to take a bitter enemy's assertion as fact. But the pieces do fit.
Sorry, am I interrupting? It's been a while, Dimitri. Rhea?
Hi.
That it has, Claude. I'm sorry you had to come all the way to Ferdiad for this.
That makes 2 of us. I could think of plenty of better places for a meeting than this chilly old capital of yours. Of course, I'm the one who asked to stop by in the first place. Thanks for seeing me, Dimitri. The Empire's sure been busy lately. An uprising over here, a siege over there. You'd think they'd get tired of causing so much chaos. But now they're looking to cross the Aramid and do the exact same in Alliance territory. I doubt it'll be long before we start getting hit with some serious losses. Which brings me to my point. What say we partner up and use our combined strength to bring the Empire down?
Okay, so my thoughts at the end was like, not everyone's doing the same thing. There is similarities, I guess. Act 1 seems to kind of feel the same, maybe not the end, clearly. But, okay, instead of Claude allying with Edelgard, you're gonna ally with us. Okay.
I am grateful to hear such a suggestion, Claude.
This one immediately feels like it makes significantly more sense than allying with Edelgard.
Hardened as our soldiers may be, Even the combined force of the kingdom and the Knights of Seiros pales in comparison to the staggering might of Adrestia.
Though maybe, now with Rhea right here, maybe not in the case of taking out the church, but for the greater good, definitely feels like the right person to ally with.
If we ever hope to take their capital, we'll need to splinter their army between east and west. And as Enbar lies in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, carving a path to it will not be an easy task.
I could get behind scattering their troops, but they've got a bear of a man in Count Burgley's defending their eastern flank.
Yeah, he's
Passing
fine.
through Hevring territory in the west won't be smooth sailing either. The Ogma Mountains aren't exactly what I'd call welcoming.
You're right. Any attempt at head-on assault will leave our forces depleted and exhausted before we even reach the capital.
But hey, you're in luck. I have a plan. A way we can target Enbar without so much hassle. All we have to do is claim one vital stronghold, and their sway in Fódlan will shrink dramatically. Any ideas what it is?
Garreg Mach.
Hey, you really know your stuff, Dimitri.
Garreg Mach is sacred to us. Reclaiming it would provide a significant boost to morale. But how do you propose we strike at such a well-fortified location?
We'll draw the Imperial Army out to our respective front lines, then launch a pincer attack on the old monastery from both the east and the west. It's not the fanciest plan in the world, but it's all we've got right now.
Then allow me to suggest an idea of my own. I believe we should approach by way of Aelem. The valley is not closely guarded by the enemy, and its narrow paths negate any numerical advantage they may hold over us. If all three of us dispatch our best warriors, then I am certain we can retake Garreg Mach.
The Valley of Torment, huh? You're a better tactician than I gave you credit for, Rhea. How about this? First, we create a diversion by sending separate forces to the east and west and making it look like we aim for their capital. That'll split their focus. Then, when the time's right, we shift our attention to Garreg Mach, sending an army through the Valley of Torment to reclaim it.
The issue then becomes how to hold our ground on both the eastern and western fronts. The west does not concern me on its own, but we will have Count Burgley's to contend with in the east.
The trick is engaging the enemy as little as possible. And don't worry, I've got a few surprises up my sleeve if we need them.
The Knights of Seiros may be few in number, but they are all the more agile for it. They will act separately, providing reinforcements wherever necessary.
Thank you, Lady Rhea. The support is much appreciated.
Okay, this is still strange, but
Tell me, Dimitri,
fair enough.
are you gonna stay buddied up with the Central Church once this war is over?
My people still seek their guidance. So long as that is the case, I will continue to offer them shelter.
Meaning what? You'd toss them out on the street if nobody needed them anymore?
I doubt such a day would ever dawn. Territories may change, but people's hearts will always be stubborn things.
You're not
Even
wrong.
if we started our own church like the Empire has, there's no guarantee our citizens would accept it in any timely manner, or at all. Let me ask you, Claude. How long do you plan to maintain this partnership with the kingdom?
I hope we can keep this beautiful thing going for many years, long beyond the trouncing we're about to hand the Empire.
That glint in your eye says otherwise.
Let's say,
But I'm glad to accept you as an ally, for the time being at least.
Come on, you can't seriously be doubting me already. Learn to trust a little, Dimitri. And speaking of trust, I trust you'll be throwing a big feast tonight to celebrate the occasion. I can't wait to taste that old-fashioned Fargus hospitality.
Hard to believe it's already been
Okay.
6 months since the siege back at Aryan Road.
Okay, that clarifies that intro.
Quite. It's no surprise we've been at a standstill, though. Both the Empire and Kingdom suffered heavy losses during the battle. But lucky for us, it seems the ice is finally thawing. Let's hope you've kept your wits as sharp as your blade all this time.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, Lauren. Oh God, yeah, because the Golden Deer are here, not just Claude. Hello.
Hey, what are they doing here?
Were you not made aware? Our fine leaders have seen fit to integrate our armies, as we'll be fighting on the same side from here forward.
You mean to... Wait.
Claude was quite insistent on our joining you on the Western Front.
I just wish it wasn't so cold here. I can feel my muscles tightening up already.
Yes. I had hoped the cold would at least bring a picturesque snowscape with it, but alas.
I'm sorry to say we receive little snowfall in this part of the kingdom. I imagine our winters aren't all too dissimilar from those you experience in Leicester.
So, what would you like us to do?
Well, I guess there are two options. Either you all can stay on the front lines with us, or join the rear guard and help in a more indirect way.
Either is more than acceptable for us, though I should say our preference would be to fight by your side. If we fail to distinguish ourselves here, there will be no end to Claude's sarcastic wit upon our return.
Oh, okay. It's like I hit A, but then nothing happened. This decision will allow you to recruit specific units? I mean, I don't really want them, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I need any of them, if there's anything unique. But I guess. So we're about to... Are we really about to get all of the golden deer? That's too many. This game already has too many
Let's take them at the
units.
front with
Sure,
us.
whatever, fuck it.
That's where we're gonna need the most help.
Agreed. We can discuss further with the others later, but it's safe to assume that is the direction we'll head.
Very well. Allow us to show you what Alliance soldiers are capable of.
Nice
Like,
of
I
Claude to be
love 'em,
sending us
but-
back up.
Jesus.
Indeed. It's hard to know what their motivations may be, but we need all the help we can muster.
Your tone's telling a different story, though. What's up?
It's merely that we all have our own reasons for taking part in this fight. Everyone, Claude, Rhea, even us. Each side is watching the other like famished hawks for the slightest hint of foul play.
What? You mean there's more to this thing than just stopping the Empire?
Yes. For my part, I would like to uncover the true nature of this enemy hidden in the shadows of Fódlan. The Church likely wants little beyond the reclamation of Garreg Mach. As for Claude, who can say? Rodrigue should be joining us here in the coming month, after he's finished tying up loose ends in the west. But even as our numbers burgeon, we can't afford to lower our guard. The situation demands constant vigilance.
Okay. So, there's our map. That's where we are. Wait, what? I thought we were going to Garreg Mach. Garreg Mach is the opposite way, and the Valley of Torment is... Okay. So, let's see. We got Lawrence, Raphael. Was it just everyone in that scene? So Lawrence, Raphael, Ignatz, and Marianne? Okay, so not all of them. Before... Oh, Great Lord. Okay. Right, Dimitri asked to see me. So, oh, is this the... I think this is the, like, the decision-making thing. Real quick, though. This is not a support episode, but I do want to see... So recruiting them, Raph, Felix, Ashe, Petra, interesting, Lawrence, and Annette. And that is it. Okay. Ignatz, Sylvain, and Annette, and Marianne. There's no Marianne and Dimitri in this game? Dang, Marianne and Ingrid. Probably just talking about horses. Okay. So support-wise, not a whole lot. So they're just gonna be here. Okay. Huh. It's kind of cool, but again, one of my biggest gripes with this game is there's too many characters that they give you to play without the deployment slots to really handle it. Okay, yeah, this is the battle suggestions.
I have an idea.
We'll do
I've had a
increase
I have a worthy proposition.
homes, not axes.
I've had a thought.
I
Swords
have
it
an
is.
idea. I'll do it.
Now then.
Okay. Well, let's pop outside. We just got, what, Catherine, Shamir.
Impressive.
Can we get a third person last map too? There's too many people. What paralogue do we have today? Mercenary bet. Yes, Shez. Merc whistle. Okay, I can do that. Cool. What is there we go. Love and hate in wartime. 2 paralogues. Oh, okay. This is a question for, I guess, people in the comments. So I got that paralogue, which we've done before. I did that paralogue in the Golden Deer. I know GW. Something. Golden Wildfire. That's the one. Is there any difference whatsoever doing it under Dimitri's, like doing it in Azure Gleam? Because otherwise I don't plan on doing it. The one we were doing today though, Ashe, Yuri, and Catherine. Okay. Oh yeah, that was yeah, we got Yuri, Shamir, and Catherine, and then those 3 and Marianne. Let me get some things situated and we'll get a paralogue going. Okay, so love and hate in wartime. Catherine tells Ashe what happened with his older brother Kristoff from her perspective before he can digest what she shared. However, familiar faces appear before him. Okay, we get the Gaspard Knights and a secret book. Interesting trio. I mean, they all have
So
relation.
is it true, Catherine? About you and my brother?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. But are you sure you want to talk about this before your scouting mission?
I wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Because I remember right, Catherine killed his brother, right? And then Yuri is just, you know, involved in the house.
In that case, yes. I chose to hold to what I believed in, which meant he had to die. If you can't forgive me for it, then I stand ready for your challenge.
I have no right to judge you. I also betrayed people I cared about for my beliefs. And in some cases, even led them to their deaths.
Fair enough. Now get going. And make sure you keep your emotions in check while on duty.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey there, Slowpoke. I think this is everyone who's available at the moment. Oh, and I've got some bad news. Looks like Imperial troops have surrounded Ashe's scouting unit.
Sounds like they got wise to our plan.
Yep. Either Ashe slipped up, or we've got a spy in our midst. Still, they sent a pretty impressive force if they're just looking to take out one little scout party.
That's why we think their true aim lies elsewhere.
Claim they're after Ashe?
They might be coming
For
after
some
Ashe
reason?
himself, though I don't have the slightest idea why. But it's the only thing I can think of.
I agree. Ashe is the target here. Apparently, some of the enemy's soldiers were flying the flag of House Gaspar.
Oh. Ask about it.
That's where Ashe is from, right? The House of Lord Lenato?
Yeah.
Yes. But with Lord Lenato dead, it's now all but wiped out. And Ashe won't be especially popular with anyone who managed to escape the culling.
You could be the most virtuous, upstanding knight in the land, and still be the embodiment of evil to whoever is on the other side.
Well, that's a fun thought.
We don't know much about the enemy, but there don't seem to be any generals of note among them. So here's the plan. We're all going to rush in there, grab Ashe, and hightail it back out. Good? Good.
Alrighty, my knights. You two make sure you're prepared too. If we aren't quick about this, we're all going to end up very dead.
It must be hard for Ashe to fight against what remains of his old house.
If he's not ready to have people hate him, he should get out of the killing business. When you're alive and looking to stay that way, your interests inevitably butt up against someone else's. And look, Ashe is clearly in a tough spot, but he's no fool. and he's come too far to lay down his life now. I mean, he killed his own father figure in the name of justice. It'll take more than this to shake him.
You've got a lot of confidence in him.
Hey, the guy came from nothing just like me. I can't help but root for him.
Fair enough. I haven't checked, but I'm sure I would assume there's a Yuri and Ashe support as well. So let's see. We got 3 swords. Going to rescue the only unique weapon amongst the 3, the bow user. All right. What 33 and 34 is what they came in at. That's not bad. Okay. Catherine doesn't have her sword because Felix is using it, but she got the wing thresher from Holst, since he is like technically in the far back, since this is New Game Plus. We got 12 minutes, 1,200 enemies, 40% damage. All right, let's get it going.
Let's get this
is
operation
gonna have to
underway,
wait for a
shall we?
second. And the fact that Shez is here,
Starting
I
the
mean,
mission now.
Shez
Time to
will
go to work.
forever and always be the. Actually, wait. Do you have?
Let's get this operation underway, shall we?
You come deal with
Time to go to work.
Armor Boys, and Catherine go here.
Let me show.
We need to secure an escape route, but I think we should deal with Ashe first.
Right. Who knows how much longer he can hold out. We need to break through the troops surrounding him as soon as possible.
Okay. Duck against the wall.
You think
There we
this
go.
rickety little stronghold can slow me down? Don't make me laugh.
All right. This seems very interesting. I don't know. I don't have necessarily high hopes. Maybe I'll be surprised. I've never really liked Ashe. He has been fun to use. The little bit I've used him in this, at the very least. But I've never been too. I don't necessarily like dislike him. Kind of. But I have the bits he has had in this have been pretty good. I can't deny.
Yeah, right.
All right. Turn around, hit with one of these. Okay, so ooh.
If he'd never adopted this filthy wretch of a child, Lord
Damn.
Wartime would still draw breath.
I recognize all of these faces. No doubt they despise me for betraying Limit.
Is that the place I'm right at? Tell Yuri to tackle that guy. Turn around, hit him with one of these. I did not get this guy. Swift slice. Pops him. Shadow Blade.
I see why his brother always looked out for him.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
All right, catapult.
I'm coming to rescue you, so don't you dare die before I get there.
My turn.
Not a problem.
Okay, we'll have you go here, I guess.
Huh? Was that Catherine? What do I do?
All right. Let's see. Have you? Oh my God, Catherine, please. All right. And with a light blade. Well, can I push you all the way over? Yeah, there we go.
Out of the way!
Over to the Armor Knight.
Bow before me.
Nice. And with the Trickster finisher. No, I'll leave that. Ashe is nearly routed.
Take much more of this. Someone help!
Oh fuck, you're right. Okay, I'm just like, it's because it's the AI. Like the levels don't mean anything when they're in my control, really. But when they're a green unit, oh boy, do they really suck. Because we are essentially going up against double our level, but you can see it doesn't really matter.
Now let's hurry and help Ashe before it's too late.
Okay.
Glad you're okay, Ashe. Now come on, let's haul ourselves out of here.
I'm sorry for the trouble. Really. Whew, this should help.
Oh, and he heals himself. Good, good. Okay. The rebel army closes those gates. Okay. I'm gonna say go out there.
I've got this.
Just because you are very fast. What other direction? Well, I don't have another direction to go. Not yet, anyway.
Nope, not getting through here. These folks are clearly trying to hurt us in a certain direction. I don't see another choice.
Don't worry, kid. No trapping all of Fódlan can hope to hold us.
Okay, reach evacuation point with Ashe.
Minato would still be alive if I had just remained loyal and fought beside him.
Okay, we're just taking a stroll then. Oh, there we go. Close the gates to cut off the route.
Oh look, it's a trap. I'm so surprised. Come on, let's kill these guys and get out of here.
All right, push them all in.
On to the next one.
Can I? There we go. Stronghold captain.
Lord Minato looks down on you with scorn, you ungrateful peasant.
You ungrateful. Goddamn.
And what? Ashe was supposed to show his gratitude by dying alongside the guy? Come on. Ashe, you did what you did because you thought it was right. So don't give in now.
Yeah.
Why, you little...
Just waiting on the door to open.
But I did what I thought was right.
Let's keep moving. Well, a different way, because there's no getting through here.
Oh, okay. I see. Got it. Oh.
Lots of enemies this way, too. Guess we've just got to push through them.
We've no
Yeah,
other
they
choice.
are
Keep up, Ashe.
very anti-Ashe. So we're gonna try to make things go quicker.
I've got you now. Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Seize the plains roads. Okay, so let's have Shez run way up there.
I've got this.
Let's get this operation
Yuri
underway, shall we?
in
Starting the
here.
mission.
Time to go to work.
Catherine up here.
Let me show you how it...
And we will use Ashe. And with a fallen star, a drill arrow.
Minato would have wanted me to stay true to myself.
Well, well, someone finally snapped out of it. You're looking good, Ashe. I mean, no match for me, but who is? We'll bring it down in no time.
Fallen star, Ashe fighting at disadvantage. Yeah, he'll be aight. Drill arrow, knock him back. Hit him with a special. I got the fail knot.
I've got you now.
Advantages don't mean anything. Give me one of these. Get another meter. Drill arrow. Almost, but not quite. Kill the base captain. There we go. Fallen star. All right, Gaspard minions.
I've got you now!
Nice. How we doing on... Okay, kills are good, so we just need to win. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. I'll take the awakening juice. Ooh, it's like Ashe is fighting at a disadvantage. Yeah, look at his HP. You tell me what sort of disadvantage I'm in right now.
Keep up the good work.
That's what I thought. All right, drill arrow. How did that guy not? Okay, I know he blocked, but it was a special. Did he dodge? How dare you? There we go. Okay, another.
Ready. All that's left is to take it out here.
Let others say
Corral it around. Okay. It does hit a little bit behind him. So we're good there.
That was a lot more work than they're paying me for.
Don't go relaxing just yet. That tricky commander of theirs is still out there.
The horse kick. Fallen star. I don't know. Does it say what level? Ooh. Palardo. Hello.
Oh dear. It appears my friends from Gaspar weren't up to the task.
This dude.
He must be the one who incited this whole rebellion. He'll pay for that with his life.
There we go. Push this guy in.
No.
Got Palardo up into it.
Pray do not concern yourself with me.
Ah, yes, the humble merchant. Get in the Nader City.
And after I sold them all those weapons too. What a useless bunch.
I'll show you what I can do.
Ow.
Careful.
I don't know what hit me, but I guess Palardo, maybe?
You capture me? Not likely.
There we go.
You were just using House Gaspar. Admit it!
Not even close.
I got you now!
All right.
Why does nothing ever go as planned?
And can I can't attack anymore? That is GG.
Come on, Ashe. Let's go.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. From a gameplay perspective, I quite like that because it was just like walls of enemies with all the reinforcements. No like having to really seek out extra enemies to reach our kill threshold. But okay, let's see what this Paralogue ramps up.
Looks like we're safe. Though I have to say, we cut that way closer than I'm comfortable with.
You're telling me. I could have done without that wretched merchant riling up what was left of Gaspar. I'm gonna need hazard pay for that one. Remind me to send Dimitri an invoice later.
Don't trouble His Majesty with such things.
Easy there, friend. I'm just blowing off some steam. Don't go getting your honor in a twist.
Well, I am a knight after all. Though, after fighting those people from House Gaspar, I wonder if I'm even worthy of the station.
Our entire job is killing people. It's what we do from sunup to sundown. You really think that line of work won't make you an enemy or three?
Yes, you're right. And if I needed it, this was certainly a stark reminder. Lenato once told me to hold true to my beliefs. So, I'll keep trusting my own sense of justice and walk the path I've chosen. There's no turning back now.
Encourage him with a smile. Yeah.
There's the Ashe I know and love.
Thank you, friend. And thanks to you as well, Catherine.
I could never abandon an ally in need. Besides, I owe it to Kristoff to keep you alive.
Ask her about her connection to Lenato.
So I probably should have asked before. But what kind of connection did you have with Lenato?
I'm responsible for the death of his son, Kristoff, Ashe's adoptive older brother. In response, Lenato pinned a baseless crime on me, making it impossible for me to ever return home. In a way, I suppose I should thank him. If not for that, I never would have taken up with Lady Rhea.
You really like Rhea, don't you? I actually respect that. And I don't respect much of anything.
I'd prefer if you respected Lady Rhea rather than me. She truly is wonderful.
This all sounds very complicated.
It is.
A
But
bit.
you can't escape your past. No one can. You, Ashe, Yuri, we all have our baggage.
Well, what say we head back? I'm sure everyone is waiting for us.
Good idea. The kingdom will need to decide how to deal with House Gaspar.
I hope they can find some measure of peace. Regardless, I intend to help them however I can.
Must you? Whenever you do your best, it tends to make additional work for the rest of us.
Seriously, Yuri, can't you just agree with me for once?
What's wrong, Catherine?
No, nothing. Just thinking about the past is all.
Okay. I mean, it was alright. I kind of figured and was like, oh, this could be interesting, but it's this game, so like I'm already asking and expecting too much. It was fairly surface level. I do like that the three of them got a paralogue together to just kind of bond over trauma. I don't know, but it wasn't bad. But that is going to be it either way. There is that other paralogue that I don't plan on actually doing it unless you guys let me know that it is drastically different or something in this path. Otherwise, we'll be doing the rest of the chapter next time. So that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.